go. Ready?
Yep.
And roll it. Bang! U.S. inflation is one of the highest. Oh, shit.
God
okay,
damn
that's not good. I'm sorry.
Your rolls are terrible,
I'm sorry. God damn it. I'm trying to know my roll right now. All right, we got to be able to do better. Come on, here we go. We're going to roll for some better news here.
Base hit now, base hit.
Oh, we need some base hit. Here we go.
Hustle,
Bam!
hustle.
This Toronto burger spot named their burgers after office supplies so you can expense them to your job. Like the mini dry erase whiteboard.
Now we're talking.
The ergonomic aluminum laptop stand.
Yes.
And, of course, the wired earphones with mic, man. Oh, that's nicely done. That is nicely done out there, man. You'll love to fucking see it.
That laptop stand looks delicious.
They all look pretty good, honestly. Man. I mean, hold the lettuce, but beyond that, that first one appears to have bacon.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I can't tell what's going on with those burgers, but I would like to go to this place. I'm into it, man. All right, now we're on a roll. We got a good one. We can keep rolling for good news. Yes. We can do it. I'm going to fucking let it ride.
I believe in you.
I'm going to let it ride. Here we go. Let's try to roll it, and bam. Houston Spaceport opens doors to expand commercial aerospace industry. Yeah.
I like it. Good roll.
That's a great roll.
I like that. That works for me.
And I like that they made the spaceport sign look very much like the airport sign here. You know what I mean?
But it's space, see?
But only it's space.
See, the difference is this is space.
Oh, they're using Ellington, the old airport. That's where they do like prop planes and stuff. It's a lot closer to the beach.
Yeah, that's where they do like air shows and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, man. That's a good roll.
I'm into it.
That's a pretty good roll, man. I don't know. What do you think, dude?
What, you want to roll again?
Should we try to roll again? You think we'll crap it out, or?
I don't know, buddy.
Okay, all right. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna roll one more time and see what we get here, friends. All right, here we go, and roll them. Marijuana eaten by mice, say Argentina police officers.
Man, the mice ate it, bro.
By the way, can I just say that mouse on the right does look pretty high.
All their eyes are
They all look high up while they're eating that bread. You know what I mean?
Never mind that they're albino.
Right. I mean, I gotta say, they found that 1,191 pounds of marijuana went missing from a police warehouse. Oh, what could have possibly happened? Oh, it was eaten by mice. Because when you have 1,011 pounds of marijuana disappear, you can't. You know, that amount doesn't just walk away.
Right. 1,000 pounds of marijuana is a big amount of marijuana to walk away, just disappear out of nowhere.
I mean, that's half a ton. You're talking about 914 pounds of fucking marijuana eaten by mice. How much does a mouse eat in a day? How many fucking mice?
Certainly not 863 pounds of marijuana. That's a lot of marijuana for a lot of mice to eat, man.
No, 819 pounds of marijuana is way too much for mice to eat. Even if they ate a pound over their lifetime.
There's no way they could get through 786 pounds of marijuana. That's a lot of marijuana.
You would need thousands of fucking mice in your police warehouse, and I would question their sanitation procedures in order to get rid of 762 pounds of marijuana. That's fucking insane.
That is a lot of marijuana, man. That is a lot of marijuana. We're talking about 709 pounds of marijuana, my friend. That is a lot.
690. Jesus, you're right. That is a lot, man. God damn.
I mean, how many mice do you think it would take to eat 672 pounds of marijuana?
643 pounds of marijuana. I feel like, let's call it a half pound per mouse. So at 621 pounds, that's 1,242 mice. You would need like 1,200 mice to eat the 598 pounds of marijuana that disappeared from police lockup in Argentina.
576 pounds of marijuana is a lot of marijuana to go missing that quickly. Just poof, out of nowhere.
I'm just saying the city's former police commissioner, former police, when did when did he fucking relieve himself of duty? Was it after the 493 pounds of marijuana disappeared from his own personal lockup?
Right. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that maybe somebody took 443 pounds of marijuana, my friend.
Well, I feel like, and you know, I'm not going to say that 410 pounds of marijuana is unmanageable, but that's still an amount that if somebody walked out, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
you
no.
would see them carrying 397 pounds of marijuana. It's still a lot.
Oh, yeah, man. How in the world could you possibly stow 357 pounds of marijuana, man?
I mean, it's more than you could put in your jacket and pants. You know what I mean? There's just no way to get 326 pounds of marijuana into your clothing. You would need an army of mice.
We're talking about 302 pounds of marijuana here, man. That's a lot of weed.
Yeah, exactly. With 298 pounds of marijuana, maybe what they were doing was trying to smuggle it in the mice. Right, so
you're talking about taking 276 pounds of marijuana and smuggling it in mice?
Yeah, I mean, you only need like 500-600 mice to smuggle 261 pounds of marijuana, so you just put them in some balloons, and then you just stuff them into the mice, and then either the mice poop them out or you just cut them open and take it. I mean, they're lab mice.
I mean, how much mice poop, though, is 246 pounds of marijuana?
Well, you're talking about 1.5 ounces of poop per poop, man. So if we mean 227 pounds of marijuana, okay, hold on. So how many ounces are in a pound? So 28 in an ounce by 16. Right? So that's 30 times 16 minus 32. So that's 480 minus 32.
Right.
That's 448. 448 ounces per pound. We're talking about 219 pounds.
Wow.
So 448 times 200 flat is is 896 mice.
896 mice to take out 182 pounds of marijuana?
It
Seems like a lot of mice.
It is a lot of mice. Luckily, they're pretty cheap. An ounce of mouse costs less than an ounce of marijuana. So if you can really stuff them up good, you get them full. You can get like 3 ounces in there per mouse, and you're moving. Oh shit, where were we? Damn.
You're talking about like 169 pounds of marijuana.
Yeah, dude, like I was saying, with 142 pounds of marijuana, it's not as bad. Look, here's the thing. You could go through the trouble of doing this whole rat smuggling operation where they eat the bread and then you fatten them up and then squeeze them to get them to poop it out and stuff them with weed. But realistically, when it's only 171 pounds of marijuana, fuck, dude, you and your buddy could carry that out. Did I go back up?
We're talking about 136 pounds of marijuana
124? Oh, man, I can almost carry that by myself, dude. You know, I feel like you and a friend could get 114 pounds of marijuana out of a police station. No problem. I mean, hoodie and shorts, I could get that done.
103 pounds of marijuana? You think you could carry 103 pounds of marijuana in your shorts?
Yeah, dude, it's not even triple digits. 94 pounds of weed? Oh, I can carry that, dude. I used to weigh 94 pounds more than what I weigh now.
81 pounds of weed is heavier than you think it is.
Why? It's not any heavier than 76 pounds of anything else.
I don't know about that, man. 57 pounds of marijuana, that's a lot.
Look, dude, when you're down into the 43-pound range, anywhere in the 40s, really, man, you've got to be able to carry that around. I mean, you're an adult man. That's an amount of weight you should be able to deal with. I mean, they went through this whole hullabaloo of fucking retiring the commissioner and blaming mice and all this over fucking 28 pounds of weed, dude. It ain't that much, man.
I mean, I think these guys could probably easily get away with 19 pounds of marijuana.
Although I will say, even with 16 pounds, like that's more than I've ever personally had. That's a fucking lot.
Oh yeah, I've never had 12 pounds of marijuana before.
No, I mean even a single-digit number like 9, it's at the top of the single digits, so it's still a lot, dude.
Yeah,
it's still a lot.
No, 6 is a hefty amount of 6 pounds of marijuana is a hefty pound.
I'm just saying, why go through this whole mice story for 4 pounds of marijuana? You know what I mean? Just because 3 pounds disappeared in an Argentinian police lockup doesn't mean you have to concoct this whole fucking story,
It
man.
is a hefty amount of hoopla over 1 pound of marijuana.
I mean, for fucking 13 ounces, dude, is it even worth taking the felony risk of the whole thing? You know?
6 ounces is. I mean, that's not very much. You know, I think they're going a little overboard here.
Yeah, it's just a QP. A lot of people have that in their house for personal use. Is it worth a federal crime or whatever the fuck they do in order? I mean, I feel like you go right to jail.
I think you do go right to jail. You know.
Yeah, even when it's only an ounce and a half, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about a quarter here. You know, that's barely any weed.
I mean, when you
honestly.
get down to the point that you're measuring in grams, and here we're talking about 19 grams disappearing from a police lockup. Why blame mice? Why blame mice?
Why?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans indeed. I guess I could have understood if it was 1,191 pounds.